South African chefs in the Korean Cultural Center in South Africa, they've launched an exciting new partnership that really brings Korean and South African chefs together for a 3-day Korean-South African Culinary Exchange. And the cooks will host demos, masterclasses, create fusion dishes with local chefs from Bulgogi Bunny Chow to Japchae-stuffed Dombolo. So for more on this, we're actually going to be joined by Chef Coo Pillay, President of the South African Chefs Association, for more. Good morning. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, I mean, you've been traveling the world over, so it's nice to see you in the country.
Thank you.
Obviously, all of that plays such a big role in the work that you do for inspiration and just that exchange of ideas. Why do you think food is so important when it comes to building bridges? How effective has it been over the years?
I think if I just got to bring it back, to a layman's terms, if you're having a conversation or a heated discussion and you put a pot of food in the middle, does it not silence the crowd? So it's just that. Food is the connector. It brings people together. No matter what the occasion is, no matter what the event is, food connects us.
Yeah.
And more than that, food with cultural heritage connects us.
Absolutely.
And I think this is what it's so important for us to, delve into our heritage. And it's about that storytelling and bringing it to life.
No, absolutely. The heritage is there, the history, the geography as well. And we get to learn and exchange ideas as well. And so I actually wanted to look at what comes to the fore when you're actually trying to showcase what it means to be truly South African and then combine that with Korean cuisine as well. What was that exchange like?
So I think already, and as you know, the world over, South Africans known as the Rainbow Nation, just because we have such a diverse cultural demographic, and our food tells a lot of stories. We've got indigenous foods and we've got heritage foods, and I think that's also where sometimes there's a little bit of a confusion. Like indigenous is what we have as South African products, ingredients like our amarula, and those kind of ingredients. And then we've got the heritage. We've got the heritage that comes from the Dutch, from the Indians, from the Cape Malay. And now, over the last couple of years, we're seeing a lot more foreign influence coming through, like the Koreans, Asians, the European cuisine now coming in as well.
Yeah. So if we look at this 3-day affair and the number of chefs that are going to be there, what's also on the program, how much food is going to be happening, eating as well?
Well, it's all about the food.
Thank you.
It's all about the food. And this is what it is. It's a cultural exchange between South Africa and Korea. As you can see some of the food on the screen.
Yes, my eyes are watering.
Yeah. So the Korean Cultural Center will be bringing through 10 Korean chefs. And again, each chef brings in a bit of their history, a bit of their heritage from where they're based in Korea. And they're going to showcase Korean food specifically. Okay. But then also where we come in as South African chefs is that we're now going to take them through our culinary journey and bring together some South African chefs, and then hopefully creating some sort of fusion cuisine. And I think, as you mentioned earlier, Bulgogi Bunny Chow, I'm very excited to see that.
Yes. No, I mean, that's just one such, because, I mean, obviously, if 10 chefs are coming, there's a plethora of dishes that are also going to be there. But etiquette also plays a big role. I mean, especially culturally, there's obviously understanding why people do what they do, what is respect as well, what the best way to consume something is to really savor and take in that moment.
Absolutely. And it goes beyond just the respect for the person. It's the respect for the cuisine and ultimately respect for the ingredient. I always say to chefs, in training programs and even in our commercial kitchens here in South Africa, is respect the ingredients. Let the ingredients express the story that you're trying to convey to your diners. And I think, with that, we also have to have respect for the background, for the heritage of the cuisine that's coming into South Africa, and understanding, because not everything that you taste you're going to like. Because again, it's something we're not used to, but I think we need to have the respect. And it's very similar when tourists come into South Africa and we showcase our local cuisine, and it might not be to their palate, but they want to try, they want to experiment it, and also to leave South Africa to say, hey, we've tasted this, and this was actually not too bad.
Yes, it's a curious mind, and obviously maintaining that respect that you spoke of. I wonder if we're looking at who's allowed to come to all of this? I mean, how many people? Is it limited to food enthusiasts alone? Tell us about really how accessible it is as well.
So for now, it's exclusively to the food service industry. So it's chefs and cooks from within our industry. So restaurants, caterers, culinary schools, hotels, because this is the first one that we're doing. So we just wanted to see how it works. Of course, we are going to have a chef's table dinner that we will be inviting some food enthusiasts to try and taste some of the food that we're now going to be fusing together.
What shocked you the most about some of the learnings that you would have taken in? I mean, obviously doing your research as well. This also follows the G20 summit. So there was a lot of exchanges as well. It's uptime as well for the country.
Yes, absolutely. And I think, and like I said earlier, food is the best connector, when you bring people together. And we use the opportunity of being the G20 hosts to also connect with other G20 countries. And I've just come back from India, also another G20 member, and that's just been such an amazing culinary journey because it was focused all about heritage cuisine. When we think India, we just think curry and tandoori and naan bread, but it's a lot more than that. It's every region within India has got a very different spice blend, a very different way of eating, a very different way of preparing, and it's very similar to the Koreans as well. And that's what I appreciate. And it's understanding the culture first before bringing the food to the forefront.
Okay, when is this all taking place as well?
So it's next week. It's on the 19th to the 21st of January. So we're really looking forward to it. The chefs start arriving from this week. Wow. So that's going to be really, really exciting.
Okay. How was Korea chosen out of all the other places and cuisines? I mean, also if this is a continuation, what are some of the other countries that we can expect to explore?
So as South African Chefs Association, over the last couple of years, we've been working with many countries. We've worked with Russia, we've worked with Singapore, as I mentioned, India, and now very recently with Korea. So we want to work with as many countries as possible because it's not just working with them, it's also bringing in their culture and their food into our country, but more importantly is taking our food over to their tables.
Okay, well, eat and be merry, Chef Coco. Thank you for your time. Good luck as well.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully the invitation can be extended for the other food enthusiasts as well. But we'll leave our conversation there for now. And good luck as well as the year continues.